And welcome to St Helens, the home of good rugby in South Wales, Swansea. The Welsh team today in this very important World Championship match is David Watkins, fullback, captain Matthias, Francis, Wilson and Bevan, the three-quarters. A lot of good, great names there. Turner and Banner, the half-backs. And in the forwards, the front three, Mills, Fisher, Mantle. Second row, Cunningham and Dixon, and loose forward, Kersley. And the favourites today, I'm afraid, are not Wales, but you never know. Strong side out, a good full-back in Eadie. Three-quarters, McMahon, Cronin, Rogers, Schubert. All very good young players. Peard and Mays, the half-backs. And the forwards, Artie Beetson, the captain, a man of many torrid tests. Piggins, the hooker. Beavers, the blindside prop. Second row, Randall and Higgs. And a loose forward, John Quayle. So that's the Australian team against Wales in this almost deciding match for this World Championship. That for the circuit is the opening spiel and caption. If you want it done again, call us. Roy Matthias, I don't think has touched the ball, and John Bevan's not had a run, but Peter Banner's got the ball, trying to go from the drum. Did a big on the other side. On the other side, a bit of trouble. Beaver and Mills, bit of trouble on the other side. And there's two artists seem to come in very quickly, following the play, and off it went. And everybody seems to be now joining in. Where it suddenly sparked off, we were watching Banner come away, and then obviously something happened within the scrum, and the also Eastern Suburbs. Artie Beeson, that's the short one, could have possibly got interception, there's an overlap. Ray Higgs has turned inside, trouble for Wales at this moment. John Peard is supporting all the way. John Quayle, this looks very dangerous. It's the fifth tackle as Johnny Mays followed out. McKay also Eastern Suburbs, first cap through junior teams. There's an overlap. Beetson has got this boy Schubert. This boy Schubert taking on Watkins and beating Watkins. What a beautiful try by Schubert, this boy who came recently to England to play with the schoolboy team. Beautiful try by Schubert. Johnny would give a lot of impetus with the Australians settling, particularly a lot of these new caps. Oh, well taken by Jim Mills, hanging wide. He can't go half the length of the field on the fifth tackle. The third member of the reception committee was waiting. Francis, Matthias not had a chance to have a run. He's not going to get very far, but he gets his pass in. Francis again. A long one out. Give David Watkins a chance to have a run. Frank Wilson not had a run. Running well, Frank Wilson. Is that first time he's touched the ball and he's taking the full-back on. Good run by Frank Wilson, probably the best individual run of the match. A bit of a... Two of them are just finding it out between them, and neither of them, the play's going on. And the test judges in, Piggins and Cunningham, and usually what happens, one or two more comes in, and now they all come in. So here they go, and this started from just two fellows who wouldn't let go of each other to let play proceed. Beetson on the left, pushing people off, as the true captain should, and the test judges in again, the same test judge before, Mr. Harley, bunching now by the Reds. Goslet. Well, that wasn't a bad idea, but nobody could get there quickly enough to make it pay. Watkins was going to a nice run. Fifth tackle coming up. Piggins went a bit high. Watkins still going. Can Matthias go around Schubert? Can he get inside? There's somebody inside. Should have let it go. He had a man unmarked. This was a chance lost. Glyn Turner was up in support, and it was a sitter, was that. Compared. Australian look as if they're going to weather this storm. Ball loose. Beatson, what a good forward Beatson is. Being followed by Peard and Mays. Following a rich ankle all the time with these two half-backs, with Beatson putting them away. Vivas. Now inside from Eadie, and Eadie can run. There's a chance Schubert gets this, he'll be in. He'll be in with Schubert unless he can come across and take him. But Peard is in, and Peard gets the try. A brilliant try. Brilliant try. Now that try came right from the moment after Wales looked as if they were going to score. Then they started, Beatson started moving the passage down, having much chance to run, and there's Colin Dix being attended to. A little kick might not go amiss. Dean Turner. Oh yes, that was Beatson's walking away very quickly. Limbering up. Here's the stab. There's the corner flag, and you can see the wind blowing. Quite a bit of breeze now coming up off the bay. Australia have got the ball, and they got the wind. This is a good run by Johnny Peard. He's running for support, and he gives it to Schubert, who'll go for the corner. And Schubert going over. What a good try. Once again, the Aussies have come from their own line and scored in brilliant fashion. This boy Schubert, I can't say too much about him, but was possibly the longest. Well, that didn't go in, but the referee obviously allowed advantage for it. Glyn Turner at Vale, Frank Wilson, Bill Francis, and the defence by people like Terry Randall, big forwards coming across, stretching out and tackling would-be try scorers. Australia 6 to Wales, losing the big fella Beatson. McKay, Vivas. Oh, it's a wow. Now again, two people starting, they're all in at it. Now this is so silly. Two people come and start it, and then they all get into it. Well, Wilson and McKay seem to get involved, and then everybody else decided to get into the act. This is this one. Schubert. Boy who uses his touchline really effectively. It runs a bit like Johnny Graves that used to play for Australia. To get his knees up and run away. There's the overlap, but running probably closely to the touchline. Gonna get in, not quite. Thrown in. Oh, this is Boy Schubert going for the corner. Frank Wilson's going to try and get him. He beats two of them, but he's in the corner. Roy Mathias across, but it's in a position he's right for the strength of the Aussies. Knock on, it must be. Allowed advantage. This boy, Schubert's going to see and hear a lot about this boy. Quite sure. In years to come. Must seem an awful long way to the other end, the cricketing end at St Helens here in Swansea for those Reds, and yet once again losing possession. Well, the supporters have certainly given every encouragement they can, 15,000 of them, and I'm sure now would be settling a little bit in the hope that a quick try and a goal would put a different complexion. Of course, it can happen in rugby league. But the cover of the Australians going across, using all the acreage possible. John Mantle. Lynn Turner, Ed Vale. He's got John Bevan. John Bevan at 4. Can John Bevan get away? That would be the time. John Bevan's over, is it? John Bevan's tackled by Alan McCann with the 5th tackle coming up. Surely there can be some reward, but still got to go back. Got to go back, and the ball lost. Jim Mills coming up, knocked on. And once again, it's the breakaway, and this, of course, could be a chance for Mick Cronin. John Mantle's come on, but it's 2-2. It's 2-2. Johnny Amazing side number 3, Cronin. Lynn Turner. Well, that was end to end. Might be evident. But Wales will have another chance. They've still got a chance now, but they're playing New Zealand here on November 2nd. And of course, Swansea play the Australian Wallabies Rugby Union here later in November. And of course, we've had international cricket here. So a ground of many sports. Kel Coslet. Come down. The Australians in friendlies beat Salford 44-6, and they beat St Helens 32-7. But this is the one that matters the most to them, the one that counts so much for the World Championship. Wales are never quite getting that overlap, and they're getting a penalty because they were not allowed to play the ball. But the overlap is not quite there. It has been on a number of occasions with Australia in the same sort of situation. And one just feels that at this moment the inspiration seems to be coming from the Welsh forward, with John Bevan not having had much running chance, but showing potential when he's had. Mills standing out deep, and pass has been lost. Frank Wilson. Roy Mathias. Peter Rowe almost got there. The bootlaces had him. Big Jim Mills. Well, a lot of passes being made, but across the field stuff. Nothing forward at the moment, and David Watkins up from the full-back position. And accelerating to within 10 yards of the post, taken by the opposing full-back, Graham Eadie. Francis, Bill Francis. There should and could be something from this one. There's a lost ball, and Australian get so many times that the ball has been lost at a crucial moment. In fact, it's taken by that ubiquitous coverer of all things, Johnny Peard. Bill Francis. David Watkins. Blind and Newport Wayland. David Watkins is in touch, and there's Ray Higgs, and what is happening. Let's have a see what is happening. The referee is giving a penalty. He doesn't seem to be saying very much to anyone. Looked very much like a trip. Alex Gibbon, it looked very much like a trip, and Arthur Beetson being spoken to. And Ray Higgs, who did what I think was possibly a trip, might be able to get in front.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kennedy Farm Medal Match Award presented by Zoom Season is today awarded to Ian Schubert.
Terry Randall and the extra man. We've got Schubert lying outside, but he's turned inside to use the extra man, McMahon, and there's Schubert. That boy Schubert. Schubert was a good musician, but by heck, this fellow's a good rugby league player. 18 points to 6. So Australia keep coming up all the time, content to take man for man and not give an overlap. In touch, not in touch, he says. One had to play the ball, says the test judge, but away it goes. Peterow inside, this is a chance for Francis. Is the try going to come? Francis off through to Frank Wilson. 3 minutes to full time, and Bevan must be into the corner surely. Oh, and the great crowd on the touchline here almost went into the field in joy, but the clap and cheer from the sporting Welsh crowd here at St Helens, Swansea, and the who to go, but players got to be stopped. He might as well go down. He won't score. It's better to go down, and he does. The hooter goes, and so the end of this World Championship match with Australia showing their worth without any doubt. They go up with the leader now of 3 points in this championship table. England second with 8 points. The score here, Australia 18 points, Wales 6 points.